We are here at the Minute Maid Park, home of the Houston Astros. This retractable roof will be the host of this interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Bryce Harper on your left, Jose Altuve on your right, two MVPs of their respective leagues. Bryce Harper, the 2015 National League MVP, and Jose Altuve, the 2017 American League MVP. Justin Verlander on the mound, who has really been reborn since being traded from the Detroit Tigers. Those are his 2017 stats for you. Michael A. Taylor will stand in, and a lot of people are wondering what's going on with the Tigers organization this year, or even last year. JD Martinez was also traded. His stats, he actually hit 33 of his home runs with the Arizona Diamondbacks, 33 of the 45 that he hit in those years, or in that 2017 year. So what was it about the trade that JD Martinez had such a breakout year? Same with Justin Verlander. Came in with a 500 pitching record with the Houston Astros, was traded, pitches, I think he only had one loss in the 7 starts that he had with this club going forward. Line drive center field, leadoff single for Michael A. Taylor. So, Justin Verlander, Dalton Riggenbach joins me in the booth. Justin Verlander had an immaculate season with the Astros. What is it about the change of scenery that's helped guys like him and JD Martinez just become amazing? He's a World Series champion now.
Repeat the question.
Never mind.
All right.
And there's a walk. Rigg, why did Verlander block there? Can you explain?
He didn't pause. He did not pause. He didn't come set.
So you have to pause for a second?
Yes.
Or it's a balk?
Yes.
All right, here's Adam Eaton standing in with a runner on second. Now Parsons third, nobody out, and the former MVP of the National League, Bryce Harper, hits one to center
Tagging
field.
Up.
There's George Springer, gets behind it, makes the catch, tagging from third. Is Michael A. Taylor, read it to the plate, not in time, so a sacrifice fly for Bryce Harper, and the Nationals take a quick 1-0 lead. And time, hit batter.
All right, Sam is the Astros.
No. Oh, yes. Yes, Sam is the... So, a hit by pitch. That'll bring up Juan Soto, the rookie left fielder. One of the many big names in the rookie class, including Ronald Acuna Jr., a bunch of other names. Soto receiving the pitch from Verlander, chopped on the ground, right side. Yoli Gurriel steps on first base himself, and that's out number 2. Meanwhile, both runners move into scoring position. You have Adam Eaton at third base and Trey Turner at second base. And here's Ryan Zimmerman, the corner infielder, playing first base tonight for the Washington Nationals. That pitch is fouled off. Nationals, in their franchise history, have not been able to make it past the divisional round in playoffs, and they made it both in 2016 and in last season. Lost to the Cubs after getting ahead. Swing foul ball. Rigg, do you think it was a tough decision, or do you think it was a good decision to bring Max Scherzer in the 8th inning against the Cubs of that game?
No. They should have went to somebody in the pen. I don't know why they brought him out.
Swing and a miss. We'll go into detail about the Nationals after this break. 1 run on a couple hits, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. It's 1-0 Nationals lead.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
So here's George Springer standing in as he taps that pitch foul. If you're just joining us, that one person that just joined us, welcome to this broadcast of MLB The Show 18 with Nicholas Callas and Dalton Riggenbach. Swinging a foul ball, that's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on George Springer, the all-star center fielder for the Houston Astros. That's a fastball that misses. It was a good waste pitch by Max Scherzer. And as we were talking about Max Scherzer brought in from the bullpen in 2017 in that divisional series, as that pitch is grounded to shortstop, Trey Turner to Ryan Zimmerman, 1 out. Rick, you don't think it was a good idea to bring Scherzer in that situation?
1 second. Hold on.
Rigg's mom is FaceTiming him. So we'll stand aside as
I'm not the room.
Jose Altuve Takes strike one from Max Scherzer, the 0-1 pitch. Swings, softly hit the third base. Played by Wilmer Defoe, throw to first in time, 2 outs. 2 outs in the inning, and standing in now is Alex Bregman, the third baseman, batting third tonight for the Houston Astros. Bregman was forced to play shortstop this year for the Astros after Carlos Correa got hurt. Correa, however, in the lineup tonight, batting cleanup, as that pitch is tapped softly to the right side. Zimmerman can't make the play. Neither can. Oh my goodness!
What's up, Garrett?
Anthony Rendon and Ryan Zimmerman just let the ball decide to go to right field. That's going to be one of the trickiest singles I've ever seen. 2 outs, and here's the all-star shortstop, Carlos Correa. Curveball gets away from Matt Wieters, the catcher, and down to second goes Alex Bregman.
I'll pitch probably at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
1 ball, no strikes.
What?
And a runner on second with 2 outs. And that pitch misses on the looking for the outside edge. That's a ball, though, according to home plate umpire. 2 balls. No strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch.
We'll come over after this.
Slider misses. It's 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Runner on second base. Nationals have an early 1-0 lead. Pitch on 3-0, chopped softly. Trey Turner at shortstop throws. And a good pickup by Ryan Zimmerman. Inning over. No runs on 1 hit. No errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the second inning. It is 1-0. Nationals lead the Astros.
All right, we will.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, the primary third baseman, is actually playing second base tonight. It is one of his secondary positions, although personally I believe Wilmer Defoe is the better second baseman. Rigg, who do you think is a better second baseman, Rendon or Defoe?
Hold on, my mic's not on.
Popped up, shallow right field, running out is Gurriel, and he will turn around to be able to make the catch. So 2 pitches, 1 out starts Justin Verlander's half of the second inning for the Astros on defense.
Rendon is a really good defensive second baseman. Not very many second basemen are good hitters, I think. So if you're talking about at the plate, not Rendon.
But Defoe's a primary second baseman and Rendon's a primary third baseman, so why switch them? Because that pitch is fouled off.
Yeah, that's true. Like, you can see it both ways. Like, I can see why they put Rendon over there, so, like, less error. But,
line
like,
drive, right field. Excuse me, Rigg. That's going to be a base hit. Reddick trying to pick the ball up as Wieters goes to second. The relay in there is going to be cut off by Jose Altuve, and it's a 1-out double for the Nationals catcher. Here's Wilmer Defoe. So continue with what you were saying.
I could see how it goes both ways because, like, obviously the arm's a big thing at third base. You need to have a strong arm.
You think Defoe has a stronger arm than Rendon?
No, I'm not saying that. I don't think that
Maybe
he has.
Maybe we'll get an interview with ChrisLee, the manager of the Nationals, tonight, and get an answer to that one.
Yeah, he can answer that one.
1 ball, 2 strike pitch. Soft ground ball to the right side of the infield. Played by Jose Altuve. Throw to Gurriel. 2 outs. Matt Wieters advances to third on the throw.
I think Justin Verlander's very predictable in this game.
What is that?
Pitch-wise.
Excuse me, as Michael Taylor stands in. He is 1 for 1 tonight. He actually singled to lead off the ball game. But why is Verlander predictable?
Very predictable.
Swing, ground ball, third on the left field line. Wieters will score easily. And Michael A. Taylor has his second hit of the evening. Throw in now from left field. And it's offline. That was a good throw from Marwin Gonzalez. A little bit offline. And Altuve will not be able to apply the tag. Scored an RBI double for Michael A. Taylor, the designated hitter tonight. And it's quickly 2-0 Nationals lead. Here's Adam Eaton. Foul ball, strike 1.
I feel like if Justin Verlander put that circle change in the arsenal a little bit more, that would help out a lot.
Fly ball, left center field. That will split the gap between Springer and Gonzalez. Michael A. Taylor scores easily. Adam Eaton is at second now with an RBI double, and it's quickly 3-0 Nationals in this interleague matchup. Top of the second, 2 outs, and here is the former National League MVP, Bryce Harper. Harper broke the scoring with a sacrifice fly back in the first inning. That was already last inning, and that circle changeup was in danger territory. Rigg, why would you throw a changeup there?
To start the count?
Yeah, what?
Keep him off bounds. You know he's looking first pitch fastball. You know he's looking for that.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2 now. Bryce Harper swings and fouls that pitch off too. Harper not having the greatest year in 2018, although he's brought his average up since the All-Star break. Also a home run derby champion in 2018 in his home park of the Nationals. That's only the third time in history that it's ever been done. Once in 1990, once in 2015 by Todd Frazier, and Bryce Harper now 2018. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, good pitch, inning over. But 2 runs scored on 3 hits, 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Astros trail the Nationals 3-0. So while Sam bullfudges with his inner workings, we'll go to the bottom of the second. And standing in for the Astros is Tyler White. Tyler White, the designated hitter. An up-and-coming prospect of this Astros organization, playing the designated hitter role tonight, but he's also a first baseman and, if need be, a third baseman. He's got some versatility there. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2.
Max Scherzer, pitcher for the Nationals, starting pitcher. His pitch selection is looking very nice. He's using every single pitch, but it looks like he's going to that slider a little bit more.
Think a slider will keep you off balance?
Yeah.
Good fastball, but
Missed a little bit
just
outside.
raised the outside of the zone. No good. 3-2 is the count. Swing and a miss. Good slider there by Max Scherzer, the All-Star pitcher, Cy Young Award winner, and that's 1 out. Sam Robinson, the manager of the Houston Astros tonight, he's befuddled, and I like that word because it truthfully describes his expression on his face right now. Just in absolute shock that ChrisLee and the Washington Nationals are coming in and putting up the score they are this early. Fly ball right center field. Michael A. Taylor calls off Bryce Harper to make the catch in the gap for out. Excuse me, that's Adam Eaton in center for out number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez, switch hitter, batting from the left side of the plate. The number 7 hitter of the Astros. Line drive left field. That's on the warning track, but it's not Michael A. Taylor. That is who is that? That's Juan Soto who makes the catch, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, nobody left. It might have been a 3-pitch inning. I was close to it. No, it wasn't.
Like 6.
It was an efficient inning. It was like a 6-pitch inning, and we'll go to the 3rd inning. Nationals lead the Astros 3-0. Trey Turner, arguably one of the fastest and most threats on the base paths. Shortstop and center fielder stands in against Justin Verlander. Line drive center field, but perfectly placed is George Springer, who makes the catch for out number 1. 3-0 Nationals lead early, and the Nationals not have the greatest record in the NL East this year. Rigg, we'll go to you with this one. How are the Astros losing to the Nationals right now in this interleague matchup? What's going wrong for the Astros? They have Justin Verlander on the mound.
The Nationals offense is just looking good. Like the whole lineup that everyone's hitting.
That curveball grazed the zone. Not called a strike. Yeah, you look at the strike zone there on the bottom right of your screen. That pitch was clearly
a strike.
In the zone. Rigg now. Oh, and another one.
Are you serious?
That was close. Rigg, as a pitcher, how do you deal with umpires who might be squeezing you?
You just kind of got to cope with it. Can't show your emotions, or else that'll get to you quick. You'll be out on the mound getting frustrated, and that'll mess up with your timing.
Could that yield an early hook too, because you're arguing with the umpire? Could that yield an early hook?
Yeah. If you're arguing with the umpire, that's just going to set a bad example on you and your teammates.
Verlander comes back anyway and strikes out Soto after throwing about 4 strikes, as you call it. You see on the show track strike zone right there. Fly ball right field. Ryan Zimmerman has just extended the Nationals' lead. Home run for the veteran first baseman, and it's 4-0. Rigg, I forgot to tell you, we're on MLB Network right now.
What's that?
We're special. We're on MLB Network right now.
MLB.
Line drive center field. Anthony Rendon flies out to George Springer, and the inning comes to a close. But Ryan Zimmerman extends the Nationals' lead with that power shot, that home run. It's 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the 3rd.
MLB Network.
Welcome back to MLB Network. Yuli Gurriel stands in, the first baseman of the Astros. Astros have 8-9-1 hitters due up against Max Scherzer, and Sam Robinson starting to argue with the umpire now about close calls. Arguing that why did Max Scherzer just get that call if Verlander didn't get the previous two that he had issue with last inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes quickly to the young first baseman of the Astros, who's also a World Series champion, actually, in his first full season with the Astros. Gurriel got a World Series ring. Up the middle, base hit. It's a leadoff single for the Astros first baseman, and maybe something
will spark up here.
Maybe that'll kickstart the Astros offense. Josh Reddick stands in, takes a strike. It's 0-1. Reddick playing right field tonight for the Astros. Having a better than normal offensive year, a product of the Red Sox organization. Runner goes from first. That pitch misses in the dirt. Good block by Wieters, but it's not nearly enough to attempt to throw on Gurriel, who gets to second on what will be scored a stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out in the inning yet. Line drive left center field. That'll split the gap, and that'll roll to the wall.
Put a run up on the
Gurriel
board.
scores easily. Adam Eaton throws into the relay man. Throw goes to third, but that's an easy double for Josh Reddick, who breaks the 0 on the board for the Astros. It's now 4-1. Astros still trail the Nationals, and Max Scherzer looking less and less immaculate as the innings go on. Fly ball center field. Adam Eaton trying to run this ball down. Adam Eaton makes the catch in front of the warning track. Relay going toward third base. The tag applied by Defoe, but it's not in time, and tagging up is Gurriel on that fly ball by George Springer. And now here's Jose Altuve, the reigning 2017 most valuable player in the American League. How good is it must feel for a guy like Altuve? Do you know the story of Altuve?
He got cut. Yeah, he got
cut. They told him never to come back. Played for $15,000.
Then he came back.
Now an MVP, grounded to third. Throw to the plate. Wieters now throws to first. And safe is Jose Altuve, and that's going to go down as an error on Defoe for not making the correct play. So Defoe to Wieters to Zimmerman, and Altuve safe. Now runners at first and third. Ball gets away from Matt Wieters. Down to third. Second goes Altuve on the wild pitch, and safe at third is Josh Reddick. So now Jose Altuve stands at second. Josh Reddick stands at third, and Alex Bregman at the plate representing the tying run. Soft blooper into center, base hit. Adam Eaton picks it up. Throw goes into second. Altuve and Reddick score easily, and just like that, 1-run game. 2-run RBI single for Alex Bregman. That'll bring up the veteran shortstop Carlos Correa. And he just kind of sticks his bat out at that pitch. Line drive to right center field, and the catch made on the warning track up against the wall by Adam Eaton, and that's 2 outs. Bregman will be forced to go back to first, and we were going to show you the show tracks StatCast on that pitch, but some knuckleheads in the production booth there skipped that replay, so that'll be 2 outs. No balls, 1 strike down to Tyler White. Fly ball center field. Adam Eaton running it down, and Adam Eaton will make the catch, inning over. But 2 runs on an Alex Bregman double, and Matt Wieters doubled and scored a run in his first at bat with the Nationals here in this interleague series.
Is the game on there live?
Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, hit to right field, but right at Josh Reddick, who kind of just twists and turns around a little bit before making the catch, out number 1.
Third base, number 1.
So down goes Wieters on a couple pitches, and that'll standing in now is the third baseman, Wilmer Defoe. 1 ball, no strikes. Justin Verlander on the mound. 45 pitches through 3 1/3 innings, so not terrible efficiency, but the 4 runs he's given up is certainly a blatant spot on that score line. Altuve to Gurriel, 2 outs. That'll bring up designated hitter Michael A. Taylor, who's also plays the outfield for the Nationals. But getting a chance to only hit today. Another chance for Altuve at first. And a good skip pickup there by Yuli Gurriel to make the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Still 4-3, Nationals lead the Astros. Here's Evan Gattis, who pops that first pitch up. Ryan Zimmerman there to make the catch. Sorry, Rigg, it's just been a lot of fast play. We haven't really gotten a lot of insight from you in a couple innings. Switch hitter Marwin Gonzalez stands in. He'll bat against Max Scherzer for the second time tonight. Swings and misses with a fastball right down the middle. Took his eye off that pitch, it looked like. As you can see on our...
Getting blown away by a 93-mile-an-hour fastball.
Good slider. It's 0-2. It'll be Gonzalez, Gurriel, and Josh Reddick. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Astros in this inning. The Astros came back a little bit, scoring 3 runs last inning. Line drive left field right at Juan Soto in left field for the second out of the inning. 2 outs, here's Yuli Gurriel. Line drive left field, headed toward the wall, and it's off the wall. Juan Soto will pick it up over his head, throw into second, is cut off and thrown to third. Excuse me, so that's going to be a 2-out double for Yuli Gurriel, and here's Josh Reddick standing in with a chance to tie the game with an extra base hit. Ball, that's the slider, just nips the corner, but doesn't get it. It's 1-0. I don't know with Gurriel's speed if he can score from second base on a single. That'll be tough. I know Adam Eaton's got.
He gets a good jump, gets a good read.
Well, there's 2 outs, so it's possible that he can get a good read. He's running on contact.
No, I mean like. Oh, okay. You're right. You're right.
George Springer awaits on deck. Ball forward, close to the zone. Home plate umpire says no. Now runners are at first and second. Josh Reddick in the form at first base, and Yuli Gurriel in the form of the runner at second base. And with 2 outs, George Springer will stand in. All-Star and World Series champion for the Astros has an opportunity to really get 2 runs in now as a balk is called, and Reddick, I know Reddick can score from second base on a single. He's got that good speed. Now it's second and third. Reddick at second, Gurriel at third. George Springer with an opportunity to give his team the lead with a base hit. Popped up. Shallow right center, right field, and oh my goodness, what a lackadaisical catch by Bryce Harper. Inning is over.
Okay, it was George Springer.
So no runs, despite a couple hits in the inning. 2 left on base at the end of the inning. We'll go to the 5th. The Nationals lead the Astros 4-3. Standing in is Adam Eaton. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Nationals this inning. Bryce Harper, of course, the dangerous hitter, dangerous power hitter, awaits on deck. Adam Eaton, a product of the White Sox, who currently are brushing 50 wins this year in 2018, Rigg.
Yeah,
tell me a little bit. So, Adam Eaton was drafted by the Arizona Diamondbacks, traded to the Chicago White Sox, and then actually ended up signing a deal with the Washington Nationals. How important is it for the Nationals, as we see the line score now for this game, how important is it to have a good defensive player like Adam Eaton in your outfield?
Well, he certainly, I think he does well at the plate too. I think he does personally. What about, do you think he does good?
Well, he's 2 for 2 today, and he has an RBI, a double, and a single. Technically, he's halfway to the cycle.
Yeah, he's effective. He does his job. He definitely doesn't let anything get by him in the left field. He has a good arm. I think everything about him's good.
Let's talk a little bit about the Astros too. Not losing a lot of guys heading into this push to the postseason. However, the Oakland Athletics have really kind of snuck up on them. The Athletics right now only a game and a half back in the American League West. Do you think the Astros pull off a division title? And if they don't, do they contest with the Yankees again in the wild card game?
I don't think they're going to contest with the Yankees. I don't. Yankees got a lot. They have a lot of good players.
Remember in 2015, the Astros actually came to the Yankee Stadium and beat the Yankees. And that's tough too, because the Yankees were in a playoff drought. They did not make the playoffs in 2014 and 2015. Or excuse me, they didn't make the playoffs in 2013 and 14. 15 they come back. The new wild card game, it's relatively new still.
Yeah.
And they come in, and all of a sudden they get beat at home. Masahiro Tanaka on the mound, big pitcher for them.
Yep.
So you really think the Astros won't be able to handle it this?
I don't know about this year. I don't think they'll be able to come in and sweep the Yankees off their feet. I don't.
Would you call it a sweep? Because it's one game.
No, sweep them off their feet.
Oh, I see. Like like the groom sweeping the bride off. I got you now. Yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah, not a sweep, but sweep them off their feet.
1 ball, no strikes to Adam Eaton, now the center fielder of the Nationals, facing Justin Verlander, who's entering his 5th inning of work. Nationals lead 4-3 here in the top of the 5th at Minute Maid Park. The retractable roof is closed tonight, even though it's nice nighttime weather. Ground ball to the right side of the infield, and Yuli Gurriel will tag Adam Eaton. And that's a quick first out here in the top of the 5th. There's Bryce Harper standing in now. Immense power from this guy. That's really all he's been this year. Brushing 30 home runs this season. He's really turned into a bigger threat the second half of the year. He didn't have the greatest first half. That pitch misses 1-1. So Adam Eaton rounded out. Bryce Harper batting now. Trey Turner on deck. Ground ball to first base, sharply hit. But a nice defensive play there by Yuli Gurriel. Records the second out of the inning, and here is the speedy Trey Turner, who is in an unorthodox manner batting cleanup today. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes the slider for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Pop foul, it's 0-2. Rigg, what do you think of Trey Turner batting cleanup? Oh, well, let's take a look at that real quick. 9 balls and 46 strikes thrown by Justin Verlander today.
Oh,
and another pitch inside.
Right,
he already got hit once today.
Yep.
There's another one that's thrown behind him. But Verlander has only thrown 10 balls in this whole game.
That's good, but bad.
Popped into the air, shallow center field. Jose Altuve calls off Springer to make the catch. Inning is over. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We will go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is 4-3 Nationals lead. Altuve leads off with a line drive to left for a leadoff single. Juan Soto plays it on the hop, throws it to second. So a 1-pitch single. This inning gets started off quick, and the Astros have their tying run on first base in the form of Jose Altuve.
See what Altuve can do. Whoop.
Strike call on Alex Bregman. Throw is to the left side of the bag, and that's a hard tag for Trey Turner, the shortstop, to make. Altuve steals second base. Max Scherzer in a bit of a bind now. Ground ball left side, but foul. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball. Timeout. Have a water, please. My voice is getting a little hoarse.
I don't know how you do that. Oh.
One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out yet in the inning. I don't know how he fouled that pitch off.
That was a good pitch.
It was a good pitch. It was a good bait pitch by Scherzer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from the former Cy Young Award winner, foul ball.
Really mixing up out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Scherzer with another pitch from the stretch. That's outside, 2-2. Scherzer coming up on 60 pitches now in this outing. Certainly lost his efficiency from the first 3 or 4 innings of this game.
They got Carlos Correa up on deck.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive left field, but Juan Soto runs in to make the catch, and Altuve will be forced to retreat back to second. So that is the first out of the inning, and here is Carlos Correa. And Correa gets beaten by that pitch. That was a fastball high and inside. I don't know what the intent was.
I think that was intentional.
That's a little shaky. Trey Turner was hit once, thrown inside again, so no issues warning by the umpires. So this game will go on unwarned right now, I guess is the only way to say that. And here's designated hitter Tyler White, who swings and misses. 0-2. Astros with a golden opportunity here in the bottom half of the 5th inning to at least tie this game. Runner Jose Altuve in scoring position. Double steal is on, and Altuve will have to retreat as that ball's hit to center field. Catch made by Adam Eaton, 2 outs. Throw goes into Rendon, so with 2 outs, the runners will remain at first and second. Carlos Correa at first, Jose Altuve at second, and here is the catcher, Evan Gattis. Swing foul ball. How did he hit that pitch?
I have no idea. That slider's moving. Thing's got a lot of
In
movement.
the third, too. Holy
Yeah.
smokes, he like golfed at it. Fly ball.
It's out of
Dead center field. Adam Eaton behind the baseball makes the catch. And Max Scherzer works out of a first and second inning catastrophe. We'll go to the sixth. It's 4-3. Nationals lead the Astros at Minute Maid Park, home of the Houston Astros. Justin Verlander facing Juan Soto, the rookie outfielder, to begin the sixth inning.
It's a good first pitch.
Haven't seen any runs scored since the Astros scored back in the fourth. On an Alex Bregman by Justin Verlander. The efficiency's there. It looks like an average of about 10 pitches an inning.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit over 10 pitches an inning. He's throwing rather well, especially after the first 2 innings where he gave up a total of 4 runs. Foul ball, 0-2. Ryan Zimmerman been playing for the Nationals most of his career. Actually, all of his career, now that I think of it. Popped up, and that's a little flare that will dunk into right field for a 1-out single.
Ryan Zimmerman's having a nice day on the ball field. What is he, Nick? What is he, 2 for 2?
Well, line drive up the middle, base hit for Anthony Rendon.
Looks like they're about to start something up.
Yeah, Zimmerman has 3 hits today.
3 for 3.
And that was Anthony Rendon's second hit of the day, and that'll bring up Matt Wieters. Wieters line drive center field. That ball falls in front of Springer. Being waved around is Ryan Zimmerman. The throw to second, and Altuve dives over Anthony Rendon, and Rendon safe at second. It's an RBI single for Matt Wieters, who extends the Nationals' lead. Now it's 5-3 after Ryan Zimmerman touches home. Here's Wilmer Defoe. Fly ball, right center field. George Springer coming on, catch made. Rendon tagging from second. Oh no, throwing to second. So he retreated back, and Altuve tagged him a little bit too late, so both runners remain where they are. Wieters at first, Rendon at second, and Michael A. Taylor hits a ground ball to third base where
he tags him on the throw.
Rendon gets tagged and the inning is over. So 1 run, 3 hits, 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 5-3. Astros trail the Nationals. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a guy that can play anywhere, and he's played almost anywhere this year with the Astros. He played first base when Yuli Gurriel got injured. He played left field. He's playing left field now. He played right field when Rigg was hurt for a few days. As that pitch is flown to Juan Soto, and that's a 2-pitch out to start the 6th inning, and that'll bring up Yuli Gurriel. Gurriel had a single earlier in the game. Did not score, though. That was after the Astros had a couple opportunities to score in a couple different innings, and it could not capitalize on those opportunities. Max Scherzer still on the mound. 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul ball, it's 1-2. Gurriel up, Rigg on deck. And Sam Robinson,
going to the bullpen.
He's thinking about some bullpen action. The newly acquired Roberto Osuna for Ken Giles. So Osuna is eligible to pitch. And Osuna is in the bullpen right now as the rostered closer of this Astros organization. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball, 2-2.
Good waste pitch.
Scherzer's still hucking 94.
Yep.
Through this 6th inning of work.
Good
Chucking around to
mix-up.
third. Defoe plays it. Throw to Zimmerman. 2 outs. Josh Reddick will stand in. He's got a hit tonight. That's a ball. It's 1-0. Nationals lead the Astros 5-3, bottom of the 6th. Bases are empty, 2 outs, 1 ball, no strike. Max Scherzer pitching, and a fly ball to right field. And Bryce Harper's just going to kind of walk and watch. I call it the W&W.
Yep.
Home run, solo home run, Josh Reddick.
428 feet.
Puts this game within 1, and it just shows you how huge that's Matt Wieters' RBI single was. Because this ball now hits a right field. To the warning track goes Harper against the wall. He makes the catch. Inning is over. 1 run on 1 hit, which was the solo home run you're about to see. As we head to the 7th inning, Astros trail the Nationals 5-4. You're listening to great coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Nicholas Callas, Dalton, Riggenbach with you if you forgot who we were. And this is a pretty good game that we're seeing right now as Greg Holland starts to toss the rock a little bit with Justin Miller in the bullpen for the Nationals. Astros have some action too, although Justin Verlander will start this 7th inning of work against SamIAm, swinging a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to the former Arizona Diamondback and Chicago White Sox. Ground ball. Uriel steps on the bag. Uriel steps on the bag himself. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Bryce Harper.
Takes ball 1 from the pitcher of the Astros, Justin Verlander. Verlander, a former Tiger, now pitching for the Astros and actually has a World Series ring with them. Just in the middle of this season, Justin Verlander and Kate Upton announced their first child.
Yep.
They're expecting. So exciting news for the Verlander family there. Fly ball right field. And Bryce Harper might have just pulled off that pitch a little bit. That ball was raked. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep.
And that one is also hit well to right field. And redo. That one, no doubt about that one. That ball was fair, and that ball is gone. And the Nationals return the home run favor.
Looks like he's going to the bullpen. Who's he going with?
How about that, actually? Both right fielders for each of these teams is homered tonight. Reddick homered just last inning, and now Bryce Harper just did it, and the deficit is back to 2 now. It's 6-4 Nationals lead. And Tony Sipp has come on to replace Justin Verlander after Verlander could not get an out, or he got 1 out in the 7th. So that'll
ugly
be
swing.
7 1/3 innings for Justin Verlander will be the end of his scoreline. Tony Sipp looking to limit the damage. Trey Turner stands in. No balls, 2 strikes. Turner, the shortstop of the Nationals, although Turner has some experience in the outfield with this team, as that's chopped. Nice backhanded stab by Tony Sipp. Florida Gurriel is in time, so a good comeback there by the Astros pitching staff. 2 outs.
number 22.
And that'll bring up Juan Soto, the left fielder of the Nationals. Swing, line drive, foul. Strike 1. Sipp looking to get out of this inning before he breaks 10 pitches. And jammed him there, pop up. Sipp will call it himself. Inning over. 1 run on 1 hit, which was the solo home run by Bryce Harper, as you were going to see on your screen before it got skipped. And as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, Nationals lead the Astros 6-4. Here is Jose Altuve as Max Scherzer looks to defeat his counterpart in innings pitched, as he will pitch into the 7th, and he is now tied Verlander for the longest outing of this game with 7 1/3 innings. 1 out after Altuve flies out. Here's Alex Bregman.
That's a good pitch. We might go tumbling down here, Callas.
No, we're fine. 1 ball, no strikes. It was just a shift in the mattress. Ground ball to shortstop. Backhanded Turner bobbles it a little bit. Recovers, throws to first, and a good stretch by Zimmerman. Records the out. Bregman goes down on the 6-3 put out. 2 outs in the inning. And standing in now is Carlos Correa, although ChrisLee makes the crucial decision to bring in a new pitcher, of which I don't know the name because I didn't really see it. Did you see it?
No.
Okay.
Well,
ground ball, softly hit, fouled on the 3rd base line. And with very, very convenient timing, the game pauses real quick to tell us that Justin Miller is on the mound for the Nationals. No ball, 1 strike pitch, and it's quickly 0-2. So Scherzer has the longest outing between the starting pitchers. He went 7 2/3 innings. And now Justin Miller coming out of the bullpen. Miller, a young arm, does not have too much major league experience this year. That pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Miller in to face the righty Correa. So righty on righty matchup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball sharply up the middle, base hit, so the bottom of the 7th stays alive for the Astros as Carlos Correa hits a ground ball line, a hard ground ball to center field.
Up next for the Astros.
And here's Tyler White, does not have a hit yet today.
better watch the steal.
Here's the pitch. Strike at the knees, no balls, 1 strike. Pitch from Miller. slider. Good pickup there by Matt Wieters, who got that slider out of the dirt. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Truck ground ball. First hit of the day for Tyler White. Rounding second and heading for third is Carlos Correa. Relay is not in time. So a 2-out single by Carlos Correa, a 2-out single by Tyler White. Advances Correa to third. And Greg Holland will be summoned from the Nationals bullpen to come out and pitch. Holland pitched well in his time with the Kansas City Royals as their closer. Was later moved to the Rockies after they thought he was going to retire. He actually pitched for the Rockies, took them to the postseason last year. Was picked up by the Cardinals late in the year this year, released by them, and now getting his paychecks from the Nationals.
It's
To
a
a
good
curveball,
curveball.
swung over and missed. It's 2-1. Wieters throws down to second in a very gutsy move because if that ball gets into center field,
That's a run
it's a
scored.
one-run game. 2-1 pitch now to Gaddis. That's outside, 3-1. And on deck for the Astros is Marwin Gonzalez. I think I'd rather take my bets with Gonzalez in this situation.
Yep.
Gaddis can tie this game with one swing. He has that kind of power. Foul ball, full count. I assume we will see Tyler White on the move. We don't. And that's a line drive into right field. That's huge that Tyler White didn't go. That was a full count pitch with 2 outs. Now the relay to third from Bryce Harper is in time. Wilmer Defoe applies the tag, and the inning's over. Tyler White does score on the play. Or excuse me, Carlos Correa scores on the play, but Tyler White thrown out at third after not going on the 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. It's 6-5 though. Astros only trail by 1 now as we go to the 8th inning. So let's just recap that relay. Bryce Harper to Anthony Rendon to Wilmer Defoe. Cuts down Tyler White at third base. And now standing in Ryan Zimmerman, who has homered tonight. He's actually a hit away from the cycle. If he hits a triple, he will cycle tonight. That's not going to do it. Ground ball to third.
Nope.
Bregman throws to first on a bit of a rainbow, I would call that. But it gets the job done nonetheless. Zimmerman doesn't run well, so that's an out. Good play by Bregman. Standing in now is Anthony Rendon. Rendon playing second base tonight. Again, he's out of primary position. Grounded to shortstop. Backhanded by Correa. Gurriel with the force out at first. 2 outs. 2 quick outs. Here's Matt Wieters, the switch hitting catcher, who will bat from the right side of the plate. This is the first time he bats from the right side. He's 0 for 5 against Sip in his career with 5 strikeouts. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out in the inning. 12 pitches from Sip so far in this outing. Swing, foul ball. 6-5. Nationals lead the Astros here in the top of the 8th. Tony Sip trying to keep the deficit right where it is. Foul ball. That's a good slider.
That is a very good slider.
Wieters certainly a better left-handed hitter than right. And he strikes out for the 6th time against Sip, inning over. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Astros go down scoreless. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Astros lead the Astros trail the Nationals 6-5. Marwin Gonzalez lines a pitch into center field, and that is a leadoff single. And it's kind of a tough time for the Nationals pitching staff. Giving up several hits late in the game. So Marwin Gonzalez is on first base at the moment. He will remain there. Here's Yoli Gurriel. Am I speaking too soon? No, I'm not. Marwin Gonzalez will remain on first. Here's Yoli Gurriel. Slider, good pitch. He was well out in front of that. It's 0-1. Rick, what do you think Greg Holland needs to do here to lock down this hold right now and get it to the 9th inning with this 1-run lead?
I think he needs to stick to off speed, keep him off balance, get easy ground outs, and he just got hosed.
And a tag right there applied by Trey Turner, the shortstop, and Marwin Gonzalez, who attempted to steal, will be thrown out. 1 out in the inning now. After that caught stealing, good throw by Matt Wieters behind the plate. So now the power hitting Yoli Gurriel will have to bat with the bases empty. Gonzalez not really a steal threat. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah, I'm not either.
If anything, I'd have brought in a pinch runner to do that kind of dirty work as Gurriel swings and misses.
His off speed's good.
As he throws his bat in disgust.
I think he needs to stick with his off speed.
Josh Reddick 2 for 2 tonight, doubled and homered in this one. Is playing a very big offensive role tonight for this Astros club. who is down a run against the interleague rivals. They're not even rivals, the Washington Nationals. These guys don't play each other really at all, ever. Astros in the American League. The Astros actually used to be in the National League until 2013, where they moved to the American League and started off with one of the worst records in the history of baseball.
True.
Which will be broken by the Baltimore Orioles this year. It's official. The Orioles might not win 50 games, which will be a new record for a worse. This is the last chance for either team to get their last offensive saves in, so to speak. It is 6-5. Nationals lead the Astros. Mark Reynolds, the power threat. A big power threat once with the
new pitcher in
St. Louis Cardinals and with the Colorado Rockies last year, pinch hitting for the Nationals in this spot. And Roberto Ozuna will come down to perhaps lock this hold, keep the deficit right where it is. Coda Glover, the Nationals closer, will also get up and throwing in the bullpen.
Oh,
Ground ball up the middle. It's a base hit for Mark Reynolds off the bench.
that thing's nasty. What was that, Sam? A slider?
Leadoff single for Mark Reynolds. And of course he doesn't run well, so the Nationals are going to be looking to the bench. Victor Robles will come in and relieve Mark Reynolds of base running duties. Here's Michael A. Taylor. Michael Taylor has not played a huge offensive role in the from the designated hitter spot. He has a leadoff single. I can't say that's pretty significant. He had a leadoff single, later scored in the first inning, but that's about it from him. Victor Robles really dancing off first there. An attempted pickoff there by Roberto Ozuna.
I think he was trying to steal.
Ground ball
Double play
to shortstop. Carlos Correa throws to Altuve for 1. Back to Gurriel. 2. That's a double play. So the pinch runner is void in that case, and so is Michael Taylor, who grounds into the 6-4-3 double play. 2 outs. Here is Adam Taylor. I was going to say Adam Taylor. Adam Eaton stands in against Roberto Ozuna. Slurve misses. It's 2-0. That's a nice slurve.
That's a good pitch.
That's a good pitch. It is a good pitch. Foul ball, 2-1.
Don't want to hang that, Sam.
Roberto Ozuna looking to keep the deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. His team trails 6-5 in this interleague series. This interleague matchup, I should say, just in this game. Line drive left field, that'll fall, and 1 hop in front of Marwin Gonzalez for a 2-out single. Adam Eaton aboard, and that is a huge at-bat because that'll give Bryce Harper an opportunity to come to the plate with 2 outs and some insurance at first base, and in the form of himself. Really, Bryce Harper is in scoring position really whenever he stands in the box. That pitch misses. 1-1. Ozuna with the 1-1 pitch coming as Adam Eaton straddles off first. Swing and a miss. Good slurve there. Good back foot slurve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. That cutter missed over the heart of the plate. Harper just was a little bit early on it. 1-2 pitch. Changeup swung over and missed, inning over. Nationals get a hit, but that's about it. No runs on 1 hit. 1 man left aboard.
George Springer, top of the order.
It'll be George Springer, Jose Altuve, and Alex Bregman.
Now playing third base, number 16. Now pitching for Washington.
Pause. So Sanchez will come in the game at third base, and Coda Glover, the closer of the Nationals at this point in time, will come in and pitch. Sean Doolittle was injured this time in the year, so Glover really had to take those responsibilities on his shoulders as closer, according to Nationals management. 1 ball, no strikes to the Astros center fielder George Springer, who hits a fly ball left center field, and that is a blown save. Home run! And George Springer has tied the game with a solo home run here in the 9th inning. And right away, Steven Strasburg, of all pitchers, gets up in the bullpen for the Nationals as Coda Glover
for this extra
has
inning.
struggled after 2 pitches. Here's Jose Altuve. Now the Astros will attack with their own starting pitcher. Garrett Cole.
Double barrel action.
Garrett Cole warms up for the Astros. 2 balls, no strikes. That's assuming this game goes into extras. The Astros could win it here. But in the event, looks like we're going to start a whole new ball game if the 2 starters come in. I mean, this game's an exhibition. This game means nothing. This game is just here to be here for our own pleasure and bragging rights. That's a line drive. Backhanded stab by Trey Turner, who makes the catch. And that's out number 1. Here's a dangerous hitter, Alex Bregman. Third baseman of the Astros stands in. Had an RBI single earlier in the game. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out in the inning. 6-6 tie. Astros and Nationals.
Squeeze it, Woodrow.
Coda Glover gets into the windup and pitches. Foul ball. Bregman well late on that fastball. Rigg, I wonder if we're getting paid overtime for this.
I don't know.
Into extras.
I hope.
Get paid by the word in extras. Ground ball to the left side of the infield.
Outs.
Trey Turner plays. Throws to Zimmerman. 2 outs.
Sam. Wait, hold on.
Popped up.
And extra innings.
Middle infield. But it's it's Sanchez, the newly entered third baseman, who makes the catch in the middle of the diamond to end the inning. Well, Rigg, 9 innings was not enough. And as we go to the 10th inning, it is 6-6. Nationals and Astros tied here at Minute Maid Park.
12 hits each.
It's a very evenly matched game.
Yep.
Aside from 1 error. I don't really remember when that error was.
Throwing error? Yeah, it was the throw. Remember, he went the
that's
threw it
right.
home.
That's when Depot went to home.
Off
Line
the
drive
base
up
hit.
the middle.
90 speed on first base.
That's Trey Turner with the leadoff single. So maybe that's good that they put him in the 4th spot because he got that leadoff hit right there in this spot. And now here's Juan Soto. Foul ball. It's 0-1. Juan Soto, the youngster on this Nationals team. He's getting as much publicity as Bryce Harper did back in 2012 when he came into the league. Obviously, Harper has done wondrous things with the Nationals, including an MVP season. Slide step, that pitch misses outside. Throw down from Gaddis.
That was smart.
Well, the throw would have been plenty in time, but Trey Turner decided to retreat at the last minute, so he's safe at first. 1-1 count now to Soto. Good slurve. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That thing is a good pitch.
Swing, foul ball. Soto staying alive against one of the premier closers. Obviously, Roberto Ozuna dealing with some domestic violence issues right now. As that pitch is swung over and missed, and that is out number 1.
Good combination.
So following the single, Juan Soto strikes out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman, who homered in this game. Still needs a triple to hit for the cycle. Chopped up the middle. Played by Correa. Flip to Altuve is in time. Throw to Gurriel, not in time. So they get the force out at second, but not at first. So Rendon. Oh, they caught him safe at second. Unreal. That's incredible. I misread the umpire's initial call. Trey Turner's safe at second, and so is Ryan Zimmerman at first.
Oh.
Anthony Rendon, the second baseman, standing in with an 0-ball 2-strike count. Strike 3 over the lower outside corner. And Rendon is out. Second out of the inning, and Matt Wieters, who has some RBIs tonight, has an opportunity for some more if he can come through. Fly ball! Right field! This is amazing! A 3-run home run for Matt Wieters and the Washington Nationals. It's 9-6. Zimmerman scores, Turner scores, Wieters scores.
Looks like their pitcher's getting tired.
And Ozuna showing signs of fatigue as Sanchez, the newly entered third baseman, flares a single to right field. How about this?
That's crazy.
We got ourselves a good game.
Good ball game.
Don't we have ourselves a good game? Brad Peacock and Garrett Cole still in the bullpen for the Astros. And Sam Robinson, the acting manager, is going to call upon one of them. It looks like it's
not Garrett Cole,
it's
which
Brad
I think
Peacock.
I think that
grounded
was
to shortstop, played by Correa, flip to Altuve. Inning is over, but Matt Wieters plays hero, and we won't get to see the replay of it.
Who
So
is
at the
it?
bottom of the 10th inning, Steven Strasburg going to come in for
that Agnew?
the save.
Relax, Agnew.
Foul ball, Tyler White standing in. It's 5-6-7 doing for the Astros. Tyler White, Evan Gaddis, Marwin Gonzalez. No balls, 1 strike. That's outside, 1-1. This is a safe situation for Steven Strasburg. The team still within 3, as that's lined to
Dive,
center
dive,
field.
dive.
There is Adam Eaton who makes the catch without needing a dive.
Without
Thank
needing
you.
a
You're
dive.
good, Rigg. It's 1 out. Here's Evan Gaddis standing in. 1 out, the bases are empty, and his team down 3 runs. Ground ball to shortstop, backhanded by Trey Turner. Gets his feet balanced. Throw to Zimmerman,
Yep.
2 outs.
Great play,
I hope we didn't hear that F word on the air,
Sam.
but that's okay, 2 outs. Here's Marwin Gonzalez. That's a nasty word. Fly ball right field, this should do
Ball
it. Bryce
game.
Harper under the baseball. Catch made, inning over, ball game over, and the Nationals defeat the Astros by a final score of 9-6.
Big upset.
That's tough. ChrisLee celebrating rather nonchalantly right now, enjoying the win against his rival Sam Robinson. Player of the game tonight, Matt Wieters. How can you not give him player of the game,
Yep.
Rigg? 3 for 5 with a home run and a
winning home
double
run.
and a single in this one. Had a bunch of RBIs. Just a great job by him. And anyway, as we go back to the main screen, Coda Glover actually gets the win after giving up the home run that tied it. The loss goes to Roberto Ozuna, and the save goes to Steven Strasburg.
Interview Sam.
Sam Robinson is with us now. Sam, you wanna talk to us a little bit? Rick, why don't you give your headset to Sam there, and we'll ask Sam some questions. Sam Robinson with us, who manages the Astros all the time. Against a subpar team like the Nationals, Sam, what happened? Just give us a little bit of how you're feeling right now.
I think our pitchers got a little too overconfident, threw too many breaking pitches, and the last one hurt us.
So that was a breaking pitch that Ozuna threw to Matt Wieters.
Yeah, it was a slurve.
Are you upset that that Correa didn't make the play? Because Turner, I thought he was out at first at second base.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Still won the ball game.
regardless, he hit a 3-run home run that won him the ball game. So,
You
I
ever
mean,
use that slur?
How do you feel now that ChrisLee is in the win column against you for the 3rd time in his career?
that's all right. I'm still above 500 against him, so.
Thank you, thank you, Sam. Sam Robinson with us here. All right, Rigg, let's talk a little bit about breaking balls, I guess.
Okay.
We'll talk about pitching. We'll talk about breaking balls.
All right.
What caused Ozuna to throw that slurve in that situation against a guy like Matt Wieters?
Well, he overthrew that pitch way too much. He threw it way too much. He let Chris see it way too much.
Chris, the
And-
manager of the Nationals,
Yes.
of course.
And it didn't pay off in Sam's favor, as you can see. You got to mix it up. You can't just use the same pitch over and over again, even if it is good.
He threw a couple good pitches, which is good.
Hung it right down the middle. That
but-
last one.
Yeah, I mean,
Got to place it.
yeah, obviously you can't do that.
Exactly.
Obviously it's true. It doesn't matter what pitch you throw. If you see it enough times,
You're gonna hit it.
you're gonna hit it.
Exactly.
And Matt Wieters, that porch in right field at Minute Maid Park is short. Center field's long. Right field's rather short, and boom, just kind of
Yep.
hit it out. Dalton Riggenbach going to interview ChrisLee now, the manager of the Nationals. Go ahead, Chris.
All right, Chris. How do you feel about the victory over Sam Robinson?
It's a big win for us. It's a confidence booster for my ball club.
Well, our buddy Ty Kildo is coming in the room right now.
I'm real happy about the
Our
win.
buddy Ty Kildo, former Waynesburg baseball player. All right, Chris. What were you thinking when you hit that 3-run home run with the catcher?
Well, I mean, I can't take any credit for Wieters hitting a home run, but my dude out there hung a slurve.
Hung a
And,
slurve.
When you hang it, we bang
You
it.
bang it. Yeah, hang it and bang it.
We
Sam
bang it.
Robinson should learn that one real quick.
We hang it, we bang it.
Yep, exactly. All right. That's enough for the interview. ChrisLee, here, Nick Callas wants to ask a few questions of ChrisLee, so here he is.
Chris, talk about your players. Talk about your players' pitching identity to see a breaking ball enough and be able to recognize it and capitalize on a situation like that.
Well, you know, our hitting coach always preaches that if you see the same pitch over and over again, you got to attack it. I'm not the hitting guy. I'm the head guy. So he kept throwing that slurve over and over again, and one hung, and we bang it.
Fair enough. How impressed are you with the hustle of Ryan Zimmerman and Trey Turner to keep that inning alive, which what looked like might have been a tailor-made double play turned into first and second because of the hustle?
Yeah, Trey he's fast. Personally, I thought he was out at second. I wasn't sure until I saw the guy standing at second still. So that was a relief, but it didn't matter because Wieters came up big with that home run. Gave us the victory.
ChrisLee, how do you feel now? 3 wins against Sam Robinson. Are we going to see more of this in the future?
Absolutely.
More often?
Yeah. We're really evolving as a ball unit. And we're on the up and coming. We're about to win our next 10 against them.
Okay, so let's not overshadow Coda Glover giving up the home run. Did you not have confidence in his closing abilities to not send him back out there for the 10th inning? You brought in Steven Strasburg, who got the save in this situation. What was that about?
We felt like Glover was not our best option out there. He didn't have his best stuff. His pitches were flat tonight. So we went to our best pitcher. It's a big game. We went to our best pitcher in the pen. That was Steven Strasburg. And he capitalized for us.
How do you feel about Scherzer's start tonight?
Wasn't his best. Obviously a great lineup on the other side. But, you know, he left a few over the plate, and that hurt him. A few home runs.
All right, ChrisLee, Washington Nationals representative today, defeating Sam Robinson, representing the Houston Astros by a final score of 9-6 on a Matt Wieters home run. Thank you, Chris, for being with us. Rigg, Dalton, Rigg, Riggenbach with us, Nicholas Callas with you here on MLB Network. This is the post-game show. Rigg, any final thoughts about what you saw today?
Yeah, Sam, good MLB The Show player, but got a little overconfident with his pitches and took it a little easy at first because the first game wasn't too good. Restarted it, and then that's when this game came about, and Sam took it way too easy, and it didn't work out in his favor.
Well, I'll tell you what, being an MLB The Show player myself, I know when you take it easy on people, you usually get beat. I was actually, I remember a game I was up 4-0 against Sam, and he came back and beat me 8-4.
Yep.
So Sam is not to be messed with, and obviously the king's sitting right here. I'll give myself that credit. Yeah, Sam and I still have that rivalry. Sam is obviously one hell of a player. I'll give him that much. He's certainly evolved.
On the show, not in real life.
No, not in
real life.
I can't speak for him in real life.
Yeah.
I can only say in the show. He is one of the best dynasty teams I've ever seen. Still working his way up there. He's certainly in the top 3 right now in terms of these players. Although ChrisLee making a bid for that if this winning streak continues, and sure, we'll see that later on in the upcoming months before MLB The Show 19 comes out, and obviously that's way too far to talk about right now. But anyway,
me personally, I think Chris is going to come on top with the rivalry. I think he's going to put the hurting on Sam Robinson. His offense is just unbelievable. It's untouchable. You can't beat it. Now, Sam, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know. He might come through, but I think Chris is going to take home all the marbles.
Well, for Dalton, Riggenbach, my name is Nicholas Callas. Thank you for joining this edition of MLB Network here on my YouTube channel with 14-ish subscribers. Be sure to subscribe if you're watching this. I put out videos like this maybe once every 2 months, so yeah, come join in. Anyway, so long here from Minute Maid Park in our fictional land on Sam's bed.
Yep.
We'll see you next time that we ever want to put on this happy hullabaloo. For Dalton Riggenbach, my name is Nicholas Callas. Thank you, and see you next time.